As it turns out, it wasn't a nightmare at all. It was real. Every night I would see it, until soon it became a part of me.
An Artist's Curse. I really enjoyed this. I thought that this was really well done, and I liked how fluid it was, and you couldn't really, because you were kind of stuck in her point of view, and you were restricted to that kind of experience, you didn't really know what she was experiencing as her reality versus what was really true and what was accurate for, you know, everybody as opposed to just her, which I thought was really interesting. And like I said, I really enjoyed that because then you kind of got glimpses of what could potentially be truth, but you were also, like I said, restricted to really just understanding what she was experiencing, what she was going through, and restricted to what her reality was ultimately, and, you know, what she believed wholeheartedly. And I really liked it. I thought that that was such an interesting choice and such an interesting thing to experience as an audience member, because you could clearly, she even talked about it, there was clearly like a disconnect between what she was saying and what other people believed, but so much of what we experienced viewing it was what her reality was. So there's this kind of there's this kind of like ambiguous part, like truth to this, where it's like you don't know how much of it is true just to her and true to everybody, which I really liked. I really enjoyed.
An Artist's Curse. I liked this a lot. I thought the cinematography and lighting were just beautiful, just really well done. I love all the colors in this, the blues, the yellows, the oranges, the red, the white, you know, all the use of the colors was superb. The monster was making me think, is the monster the dad, and was she abused by the dad? Like, what is this trying to say here? It had sort of, I love Stephen King, and there were moments where I felt like it had a Stephen King feel to it. So that to me was amazing. I love it. And I thought the effects sort of used throughout were really cool, and the music was really nice. And the guy that played the sort of demon artist guy, I thought did that really well, really committed to that character, and it wasn't over the top, and it was just like perfectly weird for that scenario. And just the actresses, and it was just really well acted as well, and just nice close-ups throughout, you know, with the characters. And I just thought it was really well done. I think you guys are going to do really well with this, and I wish you the best of luck.
An artist's curse. This film is intense in a good way. It immerses us in the troubled mind of this mother that unravels the truth about her missing daughter while gripping with the weight of her childhood trauma. The film takes us on a journey through Sonia, I think the main character is called, through her fractured reality, where grief, mental illness, and unresolved past demons collide. I really like that her perception of the world, and therefore our perception, distorts. And while she does that, the shifts in cinematography from unsettling brightness to darker tones makes her inner turmoil visually striking. What stands out is also how the film makes it clear that our deepest struggles often, if not always, trace back to childhood. Her delusions and fragmented memories reveal that the roots of her grief are buried into her past, and this connection between childhood trauma and adult suffering is visually evident throughout, allowing the audience to feel the weight of her emotional battles. Just really unsettling to watch. You definitely capture a feeling. So yeah, I think the film also succeeds in drawing us into this disorienting world. And it confronts us with the raw reality of how mental trauma shapes perception and identity. It is haunting and visually powerful, and yeah, I think it invites us to reflect on our struggles and how they have been shaped by our past.
This film is called An Artist's Curse. This is a terrifying drama/horror short. The writing is very effective, tying in the lead's horrific childhood with an abusive dad to her current traumatized adult state. The imagery is so stark yet effective, such as the spooky artwork, the grisly bathtub, the ghoulish pencil nose on the creepy artist. The whole cast is excellent, notably the little girls who really get into character. The eerie sound effects startled me as a viewer. I would love to see more work from this creative group. Well done, An Artist's Curse. Check it out.